Tell me where your heart is. Who let you down? Tell me where you're loving. I'm missing you now. Tell me what to say. I didn't want you to go. I need to find my way, find my way back to you. Oh, you can try to run, but I will keep on loving you. I will find my way back to you. Oh, as long as I'm alive, I swear that I will keep this promise to you. I will find my way back to you. Oh, my way back to you. Oh, my way back to you. My way back to you. My way back to you. Tell me where your light is. I wanna see you shine. Tell me where you're hiding. I think about you all the time. I'm losing my faith. I didn't want you to go. I need to find my way back to you. Oh, you can try to run, but I will keep on loving you. I will find my way back to you. Oh, as long as I'm alive, I swear that I will keep this promise to you. I will find my way back to you. Oh, my way back to you. Oh, my way back to you. Oh. My way back to you. My way back to you. You can try to run, but I will keep on loving you. I will find my way back to you. As long as I'm alive, I swear that I will keep this promise to you. I will find my way back to you.
Hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025. How are we all doing? We all doing good? Hello. And look, didn't even get this set up. Unbelievable. Look at this. Can't take me anywhere. Get the right colour. There we go. And then put the lights on. There we go. How are we all doing? Who is this stranger? Ryan says. Who is this stranger? The reason I was starting this later, and I did have it at 9:10, was I have been frantically scrambling just before this live stream. I mean, I normally am anyway, because we had a big announcement on socials just now regarding Without Parole, Impact Reality, Impact Inked, Flat VR Studios. We just announced, you know, it's one of those things, we're announcing an announcement, which is RoboQuest VR, a game that we are launching. We have a launch date, and we are going to be announcing it on a special live stream on Without Parole in a couple of weeks, as well as several other PSVR 2 announcements. It was unfortunate. I did type that in the chat when I was just getting set up. I said, I'm coming. And there was always going to be some people out there that were going to, you know, make light of a very innocent comment. And then because I haven't had dinner yet, I'm getting my blood sugars up with a bit of Kit Kat, dark chocolate. I hear dark chocolate's better for you. I mean, probably better not to eat any at all, but getting your blood sugar levels is is important. Clem Fandango says, the 4th is in my diary. Woo! Can't wait for the live stream. I can wait, because now we've announced it, we've got to make it happen. And Brian, being the superstar that he is helping us out a lot. But we've now got to bring together all the announcements, all the people we're going to have speaking on it. Is it more than 70%? Let's have a look. Does it say on it? Should we just talk about this? It says dark chocolate, 66%. Not to be sold individually. All right. I got shouted at. But yeah, 66%. It's good. Didn't like dark chocolate as a kid. It was always about milk chocolate. As a little kid, we had something called the Milky Bar Kid. Because we had the Milky Bars, which were the white chocolate. Do you have Milky Bars in the States, in North America, stuff like that? White chocolate I loved. Also, when you go to the movie theatres and you get the pick-a-mix. I love that we're about to talk about exercise day and like fitness, and we're already talking about snacks and candy. But you used to get the pick-a-mix, where you got the walls of candy, sweets as we call it. And you get to pick and choose, and then, you put it on the scale, and it's like, oh, that'll be like $400. The white chocolate mice, super tasty. And they had the pink ones. Oh, man, it was so good, man. Sugar. Really, really good. Canuck says, I'm not a fan of dark chocolate. It needs orange or mint. No, not mint. If you're going to do mint, I always say this. If you like mint chocolate, you may as well just brush your teeth and then have a chocolate bar afterwards. That's what it's like. Hasib says it finally paid off for Brian to have people from the industry in the crew. Well, to be honest, we were part of Without Parole before we joined Impact Reality and Flat to VR Studios. So it actually was the other way around, that Brian believed in Wes and I, and gave us a shot on the channel. I mean, to be honest, Wes was doing his own show in the VR stuff, but, and I'm sure Wes would say that, though. And speaking for myself, I owe so much to this amazing community, and I owe a lot to Brian. And it's nice to come up with a collaboration where we can do it. So for those of you who are wondering, who aren't particularly into VR, although a lot of you have been enjoying my daily Let's Plays, let's get some background music, because I'm talking about this, by the way. There we go. I've got some new background music, actually. I haven't added to this yet. But for those wondering what this is about, basically, RoboQuest VR. It's a Flat to VR Studios game. So we've taken the flat screen game of RoboQuest. It's a roguelike. And we're bringing it to VR. And we announced it, I think, over a year ago. And everyone's like, is it coming? Is it coming? Look, launch date incoming. We're pretty close now. And so we thought, how should we do this? And we thought, well, let's just team up with Brian. We also have other things to announce for PSVR 2. And I'm just got to be careful what we're saying here, because there's so much I do want to say, but we just want to keep it hush-hush, just so it's more of a special event. But for us, because we're all gamers at Flat VR Studios, Impact Reality, Impact Inc., is we just want to celebrate the PSVR 2 community. The PSVR 2 community often feels underserved, I would say rightly so. And so for us, it's a question of, right, well, let's just wave the flag for PSVR 2. Let's just have a fun get-together. Let's talk about PSVR 2 games. Let's talk about new stuff we could bring to the platform. And that will include RoboQuest VR. And let's have a little party. So yeah, that's all in motion now. It's all on socials. Do share it with everyone. Make sure you're subscribed. You're all pretty much subscribed to Without Parole. But if you aren't already, please do. And yeah, that'd be great. Myles, you should do a video on how much exercise you need to work off individual Halloween treats. No, I hate all that stuff. Jay, the foveated rendered game cat, says, can't wait for RoboQuest. But what about RoboQuest VR? No, I'm same as you. I've actually not played it yet because I don't have a PC VR build. So I am looking forward to playing it on PSVR 2 with all the bells and whistles. And I've never played the flat screen either. I mean, I played a bit of the flat screen while preparing for all the marketing and stuff, but I'm trying to save it for the PSVR 2 one. Prentice Summerscales says, Trombone Champ came out the 26th of November last year. RoboQuest VR, November 26th, 2025. That's my guess. I like that. But you're right, it is coming up to the 1 year anniversary of Trombone Champ, which was our first ever game. So I can say this now. We'll talk about Trombone Champ on the live stream. I mean, like, if, Flat to VR Studios, we're talking about why we do what we do. It's important that we talk about where we started things in there. Obviously, talking about the Flat to VR community. But also, so many of you out there, when it first came out, were saying, Trombone Champ isn't my kind of game, but I believe in Flat to VR Studios, so I'm going to wishlist it. I'm going to buy it on as many platforms as possible. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. And so, like, there's going to be a lot of acknowledgement that I've got planned into the live stream I'm working with Brian, to just basically just give thanks to this incredible community. Popsicle says, of Lies and Rain and a live stream. Whoop whoop. Yeah, so there we go. We got all that. So anyway, that's happening. Also, I didn't do a live stream last week. I was really unwell, guys, and it's probably going to come as no surprise me saying this. I've been really burnt out the last 3 weeks, like really unwell. Burnout is not fun. The scariest part of burnout, I talk a lot about it, is it's like food poisoning. If you get food poisoning from your favourite food, you can recover from it, but then you might create a negative association with the food that you once loved and so forth, don't love it anymore. And I'd hate that to happen with all things VR. So I was resting a lot last week. And delayed my start of a workout routine, which I started on Monday. And oh my goodness, I was feeling it the next day. I knew I was going to wake up yesterday morning, like, achy. I struggled to get out of bed, and going down the stairs, like an old man. I am an old man. So all of that was happening. And so I just thought we'd talk on today's show about exercise, what people's relationships are like with it, how much exercise people do. And I thought we could talk all about that. But first, before we do that, I want to say hello to some people in the room. And then I received a package through the post this morning. Reach. It's about Reach from End Dreams. So I'm gonna open this up. I saw Reese the King share a photo of what he got inside it. I assume it's just one of the things, unless it is just the one thing, in which case, super cool. But I was like looking at his post like this, like, don't want to look at it. I want to kind of find out for myself. So we'll go through that in just a moment. But first, I just want to say hello to everyone in the chat. We've got Myles in the chat. Hello, Myles. All right. Canic Tunes, hello. Mojo, hello. Popsicle, Canic Tunes, hello. Salvador, what up? Dominic, good to see you. Ryan, hello. Clem Fandango, hello to all of you. How are we all doing? Hasib Mirza, hello to you. Hope I got your name right. If not, correct me and I'll correct myself. Jay the Foveated Rendered Game Cat, hello. Prentice Summerscales. Prentice Summerscales is such a beautiful, like, flurry of syllables to say, which always reminds me of my favourite movie, Donnie Darko, where they say, do you know what the two most beautiful words in the English language are? Cellar-door. Delta Charlie, hello to you. Hello. You're only slightly over 2,000 weeks old, Miles. That's no age whatsoever. Ugh, I don't know. I'm already looking at Virtual Resistance replying to our tweet saying, I don't understand. Is this dedicated only to RoboQuest, or will more announcements be made? Yeah, gonna have to wait and see. It is that Donnie Darko time of year, Callie. It is. My favourite bodybuilder was always Frankenstein. Do you know, has anyone seen... Wait, the Frankenstein movie hasn't come out yet. It's coming out shortly, right? Or is it out today? You don't mind if I tuck into the rest of this? Good comfort. Should we have a look? Should we have a look? And how is everyone doing in the chat? By the way, you'll notice the chat is subscribers only. The reason I've done that is because we have to be logged into YouTube to type in the chat anyway. But there's a lot of people, to be honest, there's a lot of YouTube channels I watch that I didn't know I was subscribed to. Today I did a massive cull of unsubscribing from channels I just don't watch anymore. I don't really pay attention to it. But I'm at a period where I'm starting to get subscribers again, because I have that whole thing if I start posting and I lose a lot of old subscribers. And I want to hit 50,000, so I just, you know, I'm playing the game, guys. And it is working now. I think I'm up a net plus of 2 subscribers for October. But I've had hundreds subscribe, it's just that I'm losing hundreds as well. And a massive thank you to everyone who's been watching the Let's Plays. Hope you enjoyed them, although today's one was... Today's one was not good. Callie says, all the best for hitting 50k. I've been close to hitting 50k for like 10 years now. And it's just been a massive legacy issue. But the stats are showing that momentum is on the way. It's looking good. It's looking good. You say that I'm not far. I've been going down for years because of the legacy issues. It's a 20-year-old channel, you know? People come, people go. So it is a long slog. Here we go. Does anyone know what's in this? Does anyone know? I mean, unboxing is good, right? It's good to watch. We like unboxing. Oh, wow. So End Dreams always does awesome. I mean, look. Reach. I love their artwork. End Dreams, their team are always great. Wow. This is stunning. Actually, it's meant to be that way. No, not that way. That way. There you go. I absolutely love their artwork. Make the leap. It is very cool, isn't it? Right. Let's open this up. I kind of feel like I should have had a second camera. But I'll hold everything up. I'll look at it and be like, you know, just to... I don't want to damage this, though. Come on. Push it through it. There we go. This would not have been cheap, I don't think. For a box, look at that. What's... Stunning. Here we go. Oh my goodness. End Dreams do the best merchandise. They always have. And let's have a look. Here we are. Nice. See, I actually like that. And it's not to say I don't appreciate it, but sometimes you get a box and it's very tempting to be like, we've got to fill it up with stuff. But there's a good confidence with this, which is, no, we're sending you one thing, and I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness, this is stunning. Wow. So we've got the jacket. Machine wash, that's good. And look at the back. Absolutely stunning. Here we go. They do it with the colours, man. End Dreams, it's all the inner colours, black and then the orange, which is actually similar to my current coat. So oh my goodness, that feels super comfy. Here we go. It works though. Looks good, right? Just want to say a massive thank you to End Dreams and a huge congrats on the launch. For those that haven't seen my Let's Play, I did have very mixed feelings about it. I love a lot about Reach, but there is just so much. It's lacking a lot of polish at the moment. But I think that it's all completely fixable, and once they fix it, I think it's going to be an exceptional game. So I think I'm going to wear this for the rest of the stream now. So this is nice. I feel like I'm being hugged. You know that feeling you get with new hoodies and stuff like that? This is great, and this is very cool. So yeah, great work, End Dreams and End Dreams Elevation. Thank you very, very, very much. And the box is just stunning. So you know what? Let's put it back in. Actually, it's that way, I think. And while I do that, chat. Speak to me. Who here goes to the gym? And if you don't go to if you go to the gym, what is your gym routine? And if you don't go to the gym, what do you do for exercise? And this is a completely positive environment, so there's no shame, no right or wrong answers, just sharing experiences. Oh no, Popsicle hard locked is not good. That is a shame. I mean, I kind of had it with what was the game that's just gone on 80% off? Ghost Signal. Ghost Signal, I love that game, and it could be actually a top 15 game for me, but I just feel a bit ill when I think about it because I lost all my progress on it, and it was done on a live stream as well when I was showing an alternate save. Oh, that was so painful. Clem says, I don't go to the gym, but my routine is kettlebells, full body workouts, and Peloton for cardio. So do you have, you have kettlebells. I used to have them in my home, but I sold them all. So for me, I have done the gym in the past, and this gets to the heart of like what I've been doing this week, is I don't like going to the gym because I always push myself too hard, and you have all this gym equipment, and I'm like, I guess I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I don't really feel like I have a strategy. And I'm sometimes waiting for equipment and all of that, and it can just be very, very frustrating. And so normally I actually get exhausted, I get put off it, and then I'm not motivated to keep going, and it's very, very expensive. So I signed up to a gym, but it's a gym where it's just mainly classes. Like, they do have open gym sessions, but the classes, they do shred and they do lift. So shred is like high intensity workout, and then or HIIT as they call it. What's it called? High intensity interval training, double I, isn't it? And then they do lift, which is weightlifting. And so I was meant to start it a couple of weeks ago, but with burnout and stuff, I just wasn't able to, and I was just so busy, and also working out my routine. That is why actually my Let's Plays have shifted now to later in the day, just so it makes space for me to work out first thing in the morning. So I went in on Monday, and I turned up. Great people, awesome, really, really good environment. And then we have a circuit, and every time you do it, the circuit's different to keep it fresh. But I was looking at the circuit, and they're like, oh, at this station, here are the 3 exercises. Now at this station, here are the 3 exercises. And I was like, I've already forgotten the first station. Like, this feels more like a memory exercise than physical. So, yeah. I was partnered up with someone who'd been there for a couple years. Really great mixture of people of all ages, and everyone was much fitter than me. And so you start doing it. So you do 3 reps of 30 seconds of each. So you're at a station. You do an exercise for 30 seconds. They then say stop. 5 seconds, stop. You do the next exercise, 30 seconds. Stop. 5 seconds. Next exercise, 30 seconds. 5 seconds, rest. Then you do that 3 times. So it's going to be 4 minutes 50. Sorry, 4.5 minutes. Well, actually, 4 minutes and a bit because of 4.5. Actually, it's 4:45, isn't it, with the 5 second? Actually, no, it's more than that. My maths is terrible. I'm not going to work it out now. But my point is that you're doing 4.5 minutes worth of working out with the 5 second pauses. And then you move on to the next station, which you start after 30 seconds. And you do it for 45 minutes or so. Halfway round, I was really struggling. And I was pushing myself, but also there was one where you're bunny hopping forward and backwards. And my legs were just like jelly. And I was like, my goodness, I am so unfit. Because you're using lots of core muscle groups that you're not used to using. But this is why I did it. And so, yeah, I did the workout. I guess I felt better for the day. Woke up yesterday in agony, hobbling down the stairs. And so I was supposed to do the second shred this morning, but I postponed it. I was supposed to be doing lifting on Saturday, but instead I'm going to be doing the weights tomorrow morning, because I'm still aching, and I'm aching in symmetrical areas, which means it's the healthy kind of aching, where you get all the micro tears in your muscles, and then I'm going to be doing a lift training tomorrow, and then I'll be doing the second shred on Saturday. By the way, I'm going to EGX. Going to EGX on Friday, so if anyone's going to EGX Comic-Con on Friday, might see you there. Should be fun. But yeah, but the other thing that they do is they have these 4 core areas that you should focus on that I actually need to tick off on my we need to tick off on my app for today. And I'm going to go through them in a minute, but I just want to read what everyone's saying. Jason! I just forgot that it's RuneScape in your icon. I almost worked with the RuneScape guys when I worked for a YouTube network. We almost worked on their YouTube channel and stuff. Canic Tune says, no shame. Okay, I exercise my jaw at fast food outlets. What have we got here? Jay the Foveated Rendered Game Cat says, I go to the gym once a week, but work out from home the rest of the week. So what's the difference between the gym and at home? I guess at home you can do a lot of body. What's it called? Body weight. What is it called when it's it's all just using your body, like press ups and stuff like that? I'm just lost for words at the moment, guys. I apologise. Prentice says, I walk by the gym most days, but never go in. Walking, stretching, and accidentally squats playing VR is some kind of regime. Yeah, man. Gyms are for some people, and I think it's great. And technically, I am at a gym, but I'm just talking about the one where you go up. Obviously, you can do classes, but this is one where it is just all circuit training, and that's what I need. Sorry, that's the thing I didn't say. The reason I went with circuit training is I turn up, and they have it laid out. It's mixed every time, so it's variety. They say, this is what you're doing. Blow the whistle. Go, go, go. And I don't have to think about waiting for whatever. It's no, I'm just going to do this, do these exercises, and I'm going to feel better for it. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Callie says, I walk a fair bit, at least 10,000 steps, I'm guessing. 10,000 kilometers every day. Delta says, go to gym all the time. All the time. Are you at the gym right now? Concentrate on strength training. I think that's what it's called, body strength training. Also, bought home gym for garage. Okay, that's good. I don't have a garage. So I used to do it in my living room, but it's nice to have somewhere to go to. I do feel a bit odd sometimes when you're driving to a gym, though. I call the bathroom the gym, not John, so I go to the gym every morning before work. Hello, Super Elastic Bubble Plastic Game Cat. Great name, great name. DOMs are real. What are DOMs? What does DOMs mean? Popsicle says, biggest mistake ever. Oh, no. Oh, man. No. I've seen this. Biggest mistake people make is with the leg press. They extend their legs fully. Some videos of people snapping their legs. Basically, they outstretch their legs on the bench press, which means it clicks and it bends the other way. So their legs literally do that. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. I can't watch shit like that. Just the thought of it makes me queasy. I have a gym GTS. What does GTS mean? Trying to be the next Chuck Norris. Oh, body weight. It's also called body weight movements, yeah. Calisthenics. Calisthenics? Is that what it is? Yeah, okay. Also play Les Mills. I used to call it Les Mills, but it's Les. It's Les Mills. I just thought it was Les, like Les Miserables. Les Mills. Body combat for cardio on PSVR 2. I could never get those knee things, and you could never restart the exercise. I don't think. I was not impressed with that, but maybe they've improved it. Or, as I always say, as I was this morning, I'm always willing to admit maybe maybe it's me being an idiot. And also at the gym, you have to use the equipment that someone's sweaty bollocks has been on. Oh my god. Like they actually put them on the treadmill. Like they wipe them on the treadmill. That's horrible. I used to go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week, but I haven't been able to since I broke my leg. Ow, spooky. How did you break your leg? Wishing you a speedy recovery there. Yeah, body resistance training as well. Yeah. Appreciate the ability, the freedom that you can go to the gym or just work out in your area, home, walk the dog, etc. That's the thing. So I go for walks and that. God, my ribs are still hurting. I go for walks and that, but with the walks, it's not stuff that gets your heart rate up hugely. So I definitely need more of it. And learn to do a sauna. So I do the flotation tank. I need to start doing it more. Flotation tank would have really helped me out with this actually at the moment. Also, my gym shoes fell apart. They fell apart. So, yeah, that was not good. They literally were falling apart because they were so old, so I had to buy some today. Yeah, bike ride would be good. I have nowhere to keep a bike at mine. The Total Gym GTS is a body weight glide board workout machine made popular by martial arts artist Chuck Norris. It's excellent for compound movements. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Cool. So here are the 4 things, and this is not necessarily 4 things that this is not necessarily 4 things that is just what they suggest. Maybe other people do it as well. But the 4 things are, first is goodness in 70-30. So it's the idea that every day, when it comes to nutrition, you want to have 70% good food, 30% treats, snacks, and all that sort of stuff. So it's not about perfect. Don't let perfect be enemy of the good. Just make sure that the most of what you're doing is great. And so they have an app on here where you can like scan the barcodes of food, and that kind of accountability is good. Annoyingly, the app crashes every time I try and scan stuff now. So, yeah, it is what it is. Next is move more, exercise. So they recommend that you do exercise 4 times a week. They say do 3 gym sessions a week, so 3 classes, and then do like a day of like going for a walk or something else, which is good. I guess VR gaming will be good. Next up is restful sleep. So minimum of 7 hours sleep a night, which is a good amount, because I know 8 is the goal. I think for me, I normally get between 6 and 8, so 7 is a good one to go for. And then finally, water, 2.5 litres a day. And I have an app on my phone for water. but it can track all sorts. But it can track other stuff like tea, caffeine, and that sodas. But now you have to pay for it, and it's like $40 a year. So let me do it. Actually, I've done that now. So I'm at 2,000. I need to do 500 mil more. Has it gone up to 2.5? What was it originally? Gamer Tag does go to the gym. I've spoken to him a lot about it. Like he's proper hardcore with it. He's really good with it. And it would be good, but it's just not for me. High intensity workouts is what I need to do. For me, it's like I don't really want to do a lot. I am going to do weight training, but I'm more about just toning up and stuff like that. And so I just feel like the HIIT workouts are good with lap stuff. And Spooky Yuki is absolutely right. What you consume is more important than what workout you do, but it works twice as well as when you both exercise and eating properly. Also, after you've worked out, eating healthy is a lot easier because you just have an appetite. So therefore, you want to eat food. Whereas I think eating unhealthy is a lot easier when you're inactive. So you don't really have a huge appetite, and so you start eating for the good taste of it, as opposed to the need of just getting the hunger under control. Yeah, sleep. You never go to sleep early. Yeah, I don't really now. I mean, my Let's Plays at 9 a.m. At 10 a.m. have meant me getting up at an earlier time, but I obviously work for an American company. I mean, after this live stream, and I will be probably ending it in like 10-15 minutes, so it will be a shorter one, especially with me starting later. But it's because I've actually got to get on with this PSVR 2 day. I've got to start working on all the scripts, a list of who I need to record stuff, and start chasing people for it. But then I've got to be up tomorrow for class, so I need to get a good night's sleep. So technically I need to go to bed by 2 a.m. at the latest. But no, I'm going to try and go to bed earlier than that for sure. Rest and recuperation probably more important than training. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's all how it factors in, and so it's why I like those 4 tenets. Eat well. Hydration's important, especially for recovery. So sleep, eat, drinking well, eating well. It's interesting. As a kid, when you get told you are what you eat, and it's like a picture of a person with a pig snout, you ate pork. I always thought about. I don't know what. As a kid, I don't know what I thought about it when I heard that. It was just more about like you taking on the personalities. Like I think as a kid, I took it on quite literally, which was more about like why eat animals. Become an animal, as opposed to like eating plants and vegetables, and like that's more associated with healthiness. And then it's as you become an adult, you start realizing the literal meaning of it, which is I think every cell regenerates every how many years? Every cell regenerates every 7 years, 7 to 10 years. So every cell in your body, everything you are, regenerates every 7 to 10 years. Obviously, it depends on the cell type. So that means everything that I am is completely different to what existed 10 years ago. And every cell is made of proteins and compounds. That is all about what you consume. So you are what you eat. And there's going to be a lot of people out there going, well, yeah, of course that's what they meant. But as a kid, I didn't think about it in that way. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't use protein powder, so I'm good. Yeah, what do people eat for protein? I mean, I do eat meat. I tend to only eat chicken and salmon, actually. So my treat every week is poke bowls, which I get from my local supermarket. They have a sushi counter, and I never knew of poke bowls before until I went to Gamescom last year, and a colleague of mine introduced me to it, and well, we were about to eat, and then I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Let me share a photo. I'll hold it up. Actually, I was going to hold it up on my phone. Instead, I'll just send it. Is it coming across? Here it is. Here it is. Look at that. So you get in it. I'm just going to come over here. So in it you get some you get mango. You get some mango, avocado, edamame. Crispy onions are so good, right? Red cabbage, carrots, salmon, sesame seeds, and the rice at this place is excellent. Now, it does cost like $12, so I have it a couple of times a week. Depends if I do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or a Tuesday and a Tuesday and a Thursday. But now for me, it's kind of like what I get after going to the gym. This is my post-gym, my post-workout meal, and I love it. Yeah, mango. I've never minded. It's not been a fruit I have, but like in that context, it's amazing. Hello, comic book guy. Hello. Eggs are excellent too, actually. Broccoli stems. I love broccoli. I fucking love broccoli. So my favourite thing to cook, or one of my favourite things to cook, is salmon. So I cut salmon into cubes, and then I marinate it in peri-peri seasoning. And I know that Damien, who was on the show a few weeks ago when we were doing the logos, he swore by me of like, oh, you've got to put it in the air fryer because it gets it crispy all the way around, and I do that now. So what I do is I cook salmon, marinate it, put it in the air fryer. I then cut it up. I took a photo of it. I want to find this. Did I delete off my phone? I can't believe that. But now when it's in the air fryer, I sort of like, I shred it, and then I cook it with. Yeah, I did this after I got back from Romania. Let me have a look here. Maybe I don't have it there. Sorry guys, this is like really boring watching me like scrolling for photos, but I really want to find it because it's super tasty. Wow, was it really this long ago? I mean, I love making buffalo cauliflower wings. I've got it here. Okay, this is it. I'm not good at presentation, but when you're making it for yourself, you don't care. So I do the salmon. I have it in cubes, marinated in peri-peri seasoning. Put it in the air fryer so it's crispy all the way around. Then I cook some mashed potatoes, but in it I use a bit of lemon juice in there. I put a little bit of cheese, cut a bit of cheese in there, and then I cook that, and then I have broccoli, and this is how it looks. And honestly, this is the ultimate comfort food for me. Really tasty. So yeah, that's one of my favorite things to cook. I really like it. So yeah, porridge is a good protein boost to start the day too. Okay, so I don't have breakfast, but I technically do now because after the gym. But then I just have like the poke bowl at like 11 a.m. and stuff. So yeah, sourdough bread. I absolutely love sourdough bread. Low in carbs, especially when toasted from frozen. Okay, there we go. Cool. I'm glad you thought it looked good. Thank you very much. Spooky says, I always recommend it when I go to any Korean restaurant, which is hot stone bowl with rice and tons of veggies and a protein of choice, beef typically, and then a fried egg on top with tons of side dishes and gochujang spicy sauce to taste. That sounds good. I want a rice cooker and rice packages, so I'm definitely going to eat more rice this fall. Man, I haven't got a rice cooker. I mean, when I had my kitchen redone, when I got the air fryer, I actually got rid of the microwave. Which, to be honest, like, it makes me make different choices, so I kind of like it. I never really use the microwave much anyway. So, yeah, I guess it's good in that way. Cool. Anyway, guys, Yeah, Delta says all this talk of food is making me hungry. Well, after this live stream, I'm going to go down. I've got some chicken breast I need to cook. I've actually got some salmon, but the chicken I need to actually cook today. So I'm probably going to do that in some peri peri. And do you know what? I might do that with the mash and the broccoli. But our supermarket does these frozen spinach, frozen Brussels sprouts, but with like honey. Oh no, that's the carrots. But it's super tasty, super tasty. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to be doing all that. Cool. Can you still use an air fryer for most cooking? Yeah, pretty much. My parents gave me their old one because, funnily enough, they said that I was looking at getting one, but then I wanted an air fryer with 2 sections so I could do 2 things at once. They then thought, oh, that's a good idea. So they bought one with 2 compartments, and then they just gave me theirs, which was great. But yeah, if I'm doing like a roast or something like that, I'll do most of the stuff like cauliflower cheese. That's really good. Put that in the main oven. But yeah, with smaller things, I'll use the like when I'm doing the salmon in the air fryer, because then the mash I do in the saucepan, and same with the broccoli and that. Chaos says I'm going to order a pizza. Will you enjoy that? I mean, pizza would be great. I'm probably going to have someone on my EGX, maybe. Pizza, so healthy. I mean, it depends what you put on it. All right, everyone. I want to say a massive thank you. A bit of a short one today, but it is just because I've been so busy with live streaming. You guys have seen me with all these live streams. Janzi German Game Cat Clausen says, this is a food channel now. There needs to be another cooking VR game. Do you know the game, like when we have talks internally at Flat to VR Studios of like IPs we'd love to see, one of the top ones I've had from the very beginning is Overcooked. Overcooked is such a fun game. I mean, I love it because I play it with my parents, and like my mum at Christmas was like having a great time, and my dad is like, why is this even a game? And I think Overcooked, like I play Cooking Simulator and that, I think Overcooked would be awesome in VR. Like, it'd be such a great multiplayer game to do the campaign with others. Like, especially with all the mechanics, frying stuff, man. Oh, dude. I actually reckon I would spend so much time doing that. But yeah. I've been asked, did I beat Reach yet? No, I haven't had a chance to play anymore. So I'm about 4 hours in. I don't know how close I am to the end, but I might play some more this weekend. I've got to work out what I'm going to let's play on Friday, because today I was going to be doing Trenches VR, but that got delayed for PSVR 2. So I brought Friday's stream forward, which was what was it called? Deadland 2 VR, which was appalling. And then tomorrow I'm going to be playing. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's going to be. Is it Undead Citadel tomorrow? Let me have a look. I mean, it's scheduled on the channel. Let's have a look here. Yeah, Undead Citadel tomorrow. And then I might buy Hide the Corpse and play that, because I want to get into the sort of the spooky season now. And actually, speaking of which, I did put this together, which I will post on my socials. But this is the time of year we're at now. So, yeah, a lot of horror games planned. For next week, I'm going to be playing Cave Crave. I'm going to be playing The Midnight Walk, SCP-087, The Stairwell Horror VR, a couple of other games, and Madison VR I'll be playing. Maybe on November 1st, which will be the Saturday, just so more people can tune in. But yeah, a lot happening there. But yeah, don't forget about Escaping Wonderland. Such a great game. Yeah, I did that on Monday. Excellent game. I played it at Gamescom. Beyond Frames let me play it at Gamescom last year, and I loved the little bit I played of it. Had an absolute blast on Monday, and I still stand by this, although I do want to think more about the other games. I think it might be my favourite third-person VR game on PSVR 2 at the moment. So, yeah. I think people are afraid of the thumbs up. Everyone, hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, or the thumbs down. There's always someone who turns up every week to give it the thumbs down, and I appreciate you, because it's all engagement, all helps the channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool. We're going to wrap it up there. As always, when we end this live stream, we always like to talk a bit about vitamin G. Vitamin G. Salvador says, I'm surprised VR companies haven't had an idea like we could be in VR. Like, I think that's how a lot of games get made, dude. Salvador, there's a lot of games where we're like, oh, it's like the VR version of this. I think a lot of people do think that way. So, yeah. But anyway, for Vitamin G is where we just take a moment every week to just take a moment to think about what you're grateful for. Could be a person, could be a place, could be an experience, could be a thing. But you don't have to share it publicly. You can just keep it to yourself. But just taking a moment to think about what you're grateful for is awesome. And I'm going to go first. I am really, really grateful for developers in the industry, Dreams. And it's not just because they sent this. Like, everyone that works through and through. And I know that there will be some disappointment at Dreams internally because of some of the reception that Reach had received. But there's a lot of people that have been playing Reach and having the best time ever. I've had a blast with it. It's just that for me, it's not polished. It needs a lot more polish, and it means the game can only get better. But I love Dreams, and you know, people who make these games put their heart and soul into it. And it's not just the developers; it's the people that work in marketing. It's people that do press releases, people from right across the company that allow these things to happen. And so, just as I said at the very beginning. It was announced just before I went live that Without Parole on Tuesday, November 4th, are going to be doing a PSVR 2 day live stream where we're going to be collaborating with Flat VR Studios and Impact Reality, Impact Inc., the publishing arm. And we're going to talk about the RoboQuest VR launch date, as well as some other PSVR 2 announcements to celebrate this amazing community, all the support you've given us, and just what we want to do together moving forward. So, yeah. That's it from me, everyone. I'm just going to read your vitamin Gs as they're coming in. Comic Book Guy gave me a £2. Thank you very, 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 very much. I should have been louder. Let me do that louder again. Let me do it again. Thank you very, very much. By Myles, lol. Oh, okay. I see what the lol's about. For those that didn't see on my socials, I think you did all see it yesterday. Beat Saber were replying to a message about why they're not bringing their new original soundtrack to PSVR 2. We know why, and they gave me a response but misspelt my name, which was just insult to injury. Which, look, I don't care, but like, it was a funny thing, and yeah, I'm glad everyone else had a laugh with it. Callie says, Vitamin G, the late great singer Kirsty MacColl, 1959 to 2000, we thank you for the days. It wasn't her fans' annual gathering in Soho Square and Spice of Life Pub the weekend before last. Nice. Canic Tune says, easy access to vaccinations. I would hate to get the flu. Haven't had it in decades. Flu is not nice at all. Cool. Well, keep sharing your Vitamin Gs, everyone. And I'll be putting them up on screen during the end. But yeah, just want to say a massive thank you to everyone. Thank you. I mean, a lot of you have been in my Let's Plays and stuff and watching on replay. I'm very stressed out at the moment, and I'm not in a good place. But things are working towards really good things. And, you know, I'm working out, going for walks, getting lots of rest, doing what I can to take good care of myself. And it's this amazing community that's going to help me turn the corner. So nothing for people to worry about, just to be absolutely clear about that. It's the cliche I always talk about, which is I'm not okay, but I am okay. Like, I'm not okay in that I feel shit and exhausted and all that, but I am okay in the sense that, like, there's a path out of this, and amazing things are just around the corner. And also, I do need to start wearing this on stream, which I can't wait to do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing all these horror live streams. I'm really not, but there we go. My goodness, I hope Slender Man doesn't drop next week. Surprise drop, that'd be horrible. Good things come to good people. I do love that sentiment. Unfortunately, it's not always true. Sometimes bad things happen to good people as well. Good things sometimes happen to bad people. But I appreciate the sentiment. Like, good things deserve to come to good people, and I send lots of love to all of you because you're all brilliant, wonderful people. So yeah, take good care of yourselves, everyone. Tune in to Without Parole tonight. Wes is going to be on there because it's West Day with Brian. I'm sure they'll be talking about what's coming up. And yeah, I'm going to go eat some good food. I always eat away from my desk so I can sit there and be mindful about the food that I'm eating. And then I'm going to... what am I then going to do? Oh, yeah, I'm going to work on this PSVR 2 day and work out all the stuff we're going to do for it. So, yeah. Cool. Take good care of yourselves, everyone. Love, respect, empathy, and adios. Till next time. Bye-bye.
Thought I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye, big sky. Far away, but dreaming of your ocean eyes. Thought I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye, big sky. Far away, but dreaming of your ocean eyes. Thought I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye, big sky. Far away, but dreaming of your ocean eyes.
This jacket is amazing. They've done a good job with that. I feel very, very lucky. I feel very, very lucky. It would have been good to wear on the live stream, although I'd have been pretty hot wearing this during it. But it would have been cool. All right, everyone. Take care of yourselves. And, for those that are going to tune in. Undead Citadel. Oh, man. That might be a bit too much to do after doing weightlifting. Maybe I should buy Hide the Corpse tonight and get that scheduled in for tomorrow. Decisions. I don't know. I'll work it out tonight. Catch you later. Thanks.